and I'll be going over a bunch of radios and such. It's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to all of this. The net is going to start pretty quick. I'll be talking during the net.
Crest 308 and 712 for standing by. This is Crest 686 WRXC 863. We'll start the net in 1 minute.
I meant to do an announcement, but yes, we are doing the net live. Hey guys, I'm smoking a cigar, and we will be going over all our radios. Also, some really cool stuff today. It's going to be awesome. The net lasts a while. They're going to be, and you guys can see what a GMRS net is like.
Before the Crest Communication Team's weekly net starts, does anyone have any emergency traffic or last-minute contacts before we begin? This is Fred Plumley, WRXC 863, Crest number 686. Being heard, I'm a little hoarse after a great Thanksgiving weekend, but this is the Crest Communication Team's weekly net. This is Fred Plumley, WRXC 863, Crest number 686, your Crest net control operator for this evening's net. Peter, that we're using for the net tonight is located high atop Santiago Peak, located between Orange County and Lake Elsinore, and operates on a frequency of 462.675 megahertz. I am operating with the CTCSS PL tone of 141.3 hertz. You may contact net control using this Crest tone or the affiliate personal tone of 146.2 hertz. I can hear both. Net is called every Monday evening at 8 p.m. in order to exchange information regarding Crest to test radio equipment and practice Crest team communication. Thursday of every month at 7 p.m. is reserved for the monthly Crest team meeting. Since our in-person meetings have been suspended, we meet using Zoom. And I want to encourage everybody who's a member, please check in with us Thursday, the first Thursday of every month at 7 p.m. Join the meetings and find out what's going on. Be a part of it. Our Santiago Peak GMRS repeater requires you to have a current GMRS license and written authorization from us. A 10-year license is $35 from the FCC. Incorporated, it's 501c3 nonprofit organization. This repeater is owned by Crestcom Incorporated and is available only to registered Crest members. Membership requires payment of $36 annual dues and a commitment to participate in a minimum of 2 Crest sanction events per year. Our former affiliate membership has reached the maximum number allowed and is now permanently closed to future new applicants' break. NAD encourages visitor check-ins, public interest in the Crest Communications program. Should a Crest member or visitor have any reports, questions, announcements, or other traffic for the net, please indicate so during check-in, and net control will ask for your traffic at a convenient time.
Once check-in starts, I'll give you guys some.
Checking into the net, please wait until your group number is called before checking in and give your Crest unit number, followed by your GMRS call sign, where you're located, and your name.
Hey, Chainsaw, how you doing, brother?
Ask for any Crest regular members to check in, and then ask for visitors to check in afterward. This is WRXC 863, Crest number 686.
I gotta change my shirt, dude.
Hey, it's already December 2nd. Let's get started. Crest Junior unit numbers from 1J through 20J. Please check in right now.
This is 1CJ, WRC 760, Paul Bennett.
Thank you very much, 710. I really appreciate it. You are sounding good. And it's great that you are here on the net with us tonight. Any others, Crest Junior unit numbers 1J through 20J, please check in right now.
All right, this is fantastic, guys. I'm doing
How about
fantastic.
Crest unit numbers 21 through 100, please check in now. Crest 31, KC0706, Peter Westminster.
All right, so we have a few people to check in. They go through all the different numbers. I'm 704. If you guys are interested in any of the radios that I am showing here, this is the KG1000G. It's the only GMRS base station that can actually be made into a repeater. So for about $800, you can have a high power repeater. You get two of these and connect them. You get this, links in the description. Down here, we also have some of my favorite handhelds. So if you guys want to participate in this, first you have to get your GMRS license, but you also have to pick up some really nice radios. This is TID Radios H8 and TID Radios H3. My most recommended radios for your average user. Again, the TID radio link is in the description. Really fantastic. And the reason I like it is because you can unlock this thing. So you can unlock it and watch this. What do I mean by unlocking? You hit this button, and you turn it on. And it gives you a choice between 3 different modes. Look at that, Mia. So unlike, getting something that's not really good, you can do that. So, I can't talk about those on lives, unfortunately. So we'll have to, I will do a video just for you though on that. How about that? Okay. So you have a choice between these radios or these bands, which makes this a really good emergency radio. If you don't want to do that, you just press your PTT button.
Please check in now.
And as you can hear, we're actually picking up that repeater, which is 30 miles away with this little radio right here.
Kind of surprised people. With Cyber Monday, unit number 650 through 700, please check in now.
Okay, so that's a little HT, and I'm receiving that repeater, which is visual, is a good 40 miles away. So with a radio, like, you can talk to people 40 miles away if you're connected to a repeater. Here's a really nice one. This is a $200 radio, and this one is made by buy2wayradios.com. I have the link down in the description. Really like this one. This one's a super heterodyne radio. Listen to the difference. No sound, no static, even though the TID radio does very good.
Thank you very much. Any other? Continue. How about Chris? Unit number 700 through 800. Please down.
Pretty awesome, right? And that's even inside this building. And this is a very well insulated building. I wanted to show that to you. Now let's check in with the net. Let's see what they're doing. I don't want to miss my check-in time. Let's see what we got here.
Crest 726 WSAY 654, Craig from Mission Viejo.
Sending another strong signal, 726, Greg from Mission Viejo, California. But it's nice there. Maybe it's a little chilly. I don't know, but I like it out there. Any others?
So are any of you guys on the net right now? If you are, shout out in the chat. I will make an announcement that I'm on and I am broadcasting this live. If you are, give a shout out so we know that you're here. Chainsaw, where are you at, man? I really appreciate the talking.
Pete El Segundo, by the way, you've got a great signal, and it's good that you're here tonight. Thank you very much. Any others? Press unit number 700 through 800.
WFTH 684, press 727, speed Costa Mesa.
727, sounding really good. A great signal from Costa Mesa, California. And really good. How about any others?
Press 712, WRQX 740, Brian.
I gotta get in here, you know.
Andy, Brian in Riverside, California. Fantastic. Glad that you were here tonight, and hopefully you'll have some comments as well. So outstanding. Any others? Press unit number 700 through 800. Please come in right now.
Press 711, WRX 460, Robert Fontana.
Standing Robert in Fontana, 711. Of course, you have a great signal. I knew you'd be here, and look forward to talking with you on some other bands like we've done in the past. All right, any others?
Press 714, WSAT 723, this is Mike from Central Valley. Hi, Brett, how you doing?
Good, a great signal, 714, Mike. And Temesco Valley, and rocking tonight. So thank you very much for being here. Any others?
Robert.
Man, I keep messing up.
WSAF 844.
Somebody was on top trying to get in, but you won, 706. Huntington Beach, California. I love being out at Huntington Beach, but I bet it's a little bit cold right now. Any others?
Seven five six, Jesse Moreno Valley, WRC 408.
Standing Jesse in Moreno Valley, 756. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, we're getting more and more unit numbers, and that's fantastic. Coming in good from Moreno Valley, California. Any others? This is WRXC 863, crest number 686.
WRWX 576, crest member 704 out of Glendora. Good to hear you guys. Broadcasting live on YouTube right now.
Sure, man, it's good that you are out here tonight. Chris and Goldsby, I know who that is, coming in from Glendora, and he has a really popular YouTube channel called Basic Stuff. In fact, he's been on my radio show quite a number of times. I think he'll be back, but great job. I'm glad you're here, Chris. Any others? Chris, unit number 700 through 800. Please come in now.
Let me catch up with those comments. All right, guys, let me see what we got here. We've got Charles Martin. I got a great hunting jacket. I wanted to pocket carry a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard in the pocket. Big hunting pockets. Any preferred holsters you recommend for pocket carry? I like Kydex. And if you're looking for, I have to use code language, but if you're looking for very affordable stuff, in the $20 to $30 range, I like Kydex. And this stuff is really good. It's just as nice as my name brand Calco stuff that costs like $100. And You know, it's all done with lasers these days. If you got something that was big like this, they got some that's more form fitting, but if you got something like this, it would fit into that wool hunting jacket you're talking about and it wouldn't move around so much. But it's just an idea. And then you could have the option of putting it on your belt during the summer, you know. And these are 24 bucks. This is from Warrior Land. And you get these on Amazon. You can go to my Amazon store, go to like one of my other videos about other things, and I have links to that. And yeah, I got all the ones that they got. You get lasers and all kinds of cool things for them also. Great company though, and very affordable, and the quality is really up there.
WRXC 863, crest number 686. Are there any crest affiliate personal users or visitors who would like to check in at this time?
So if you're a visitor, you could check in, and that's what a lot of people do.
Do you have any questions or comments for the net? Please speak clearly and slow so your name and call sign can be recorded.
Andy, what's up? How you doing, Andy?
WRE 674, Brian Murphy.
I read you, but you jumped the gun. Just wait a minute if you don't mind. Please remember that to use GMRS frequencies, the FCC requires you to obtain a GMRS license. If you are checking in, please remember you must use the Santiago repeater in repeater mode on your radio with either tone 141.3 hertz or 146.2 hertz, or I may not be able to hear you. If any member hears the unit checking in and net control does not copy, please let net control know so that they may be acknowledged. Get started with affiliates and visitors. Please check in now. Please wait about 20-25 seconds so I can acknowledge everybody and get everybody checked in.
Here is WPVL 308. This is Bob in the Boyle Heights District of LA.
Whoa, District of LA.
You know what, Bob? I knew you would be here. 308 Boyle Heights area of Los Angeles. You are always here, and I look forward to it. Any others, please come in now. WQPD 999 from Anaheim.
Greg and Azusa checking in. Good evening, everyone.
Got Rick and Azusa. I've also got 999. How about any other affiliates or visitors? Please check in right now.
Azusa sounds like Azusa, don't they? This is so much fun. And basically, we are talking to people all over this whole region. So it's really cool. If you want to look at some more radios, we can do that. Let's do that. We'll have that in the background because I have to listen to it a little bit. So my favorite radio. Bring it a little closer here. So a super heterodyne unit is going to cost you about $200. That's from buy2rayradios.com. Links in the description. Really fancy radio. Sounds great. And you're not going to have that constant static or just mysterious noises or calls. When you get a call, it's going to be from the person that you want to hear from. Really nice radio.
704 Mole Riverside, checking in. Good evening.
Really nice, as you can see. And that's picking up the repeater through this building, which is miles from this house, 30 miles, way out by Lake Elsinore, way out there. Really great radio. Here is your H3, a 5-watt radio. Again, 5-watt radio. It's still going to pick up stuff.
Good signal. Thank you very much for being here with us tonight. Any others?
Pretty good, huh? And we are really out of range. We really are. But these are still picking it up nice and loud.
WRYK,
So it's a very small package. You can also at TID Radio, links in the description. TID Radio has that stubby antenna that you can put on there. Look at this. How cool is that? Really small package, and I really like it. And what I like about the H8, which is the larger one, that one's 10 watts. So let's say you were pretty close. Let's say you're pretty close to your repeater. You don't need a base station. You have one. So you could do something like this. And you could make your own base station. And they make some of the finest antennas and accessories at TID Radio. The quality is much higher than something you would get at, let's say, it's a lot better than, say, something you would get from BAOFENG. Let me show you the difference in quality. Hey, Oklahoma, how's it going? Look at BAOFENG. That's just a toy. It's a toy. Even the cord is just not good quality. This is $7. Look at the difference. Nice quality. You can hang from this thing. See, this is really good quality. It's not like a BAOFENG. It's really built well. 10 watts of power. So you're like, bam. Really nice. Has a wonderful speaker, and with that ham antenna, it really gives you some really nice power. Good combination. Your BAOFENGs, you can get these at Radio Didity, and those are also in the links. They have your plus models. So if you're on a budget, you can get these for about $25, and you can get groups of these. These are acceptable, but they're not going to be of something. It's not going to be something I really recommend to people. But if you're into the BAOFENGs, these do have some options, and they're very affordable. Very affordable. Most people go with the BAOFENGs. But I recommend Radio Didity. You can get 2 of these for about $50, and the antennas and accessories are a lot cheaper and built a lot better. Really beautiful. I'll catch up with those comments if you guys got any comments at all, any questions. We can go over that also. Any questions at all? So when I key down, which I'm not going to do, that's when you're going to get a readout, right? And it's going to tell you if you're pumping enough wattage. If I was running 3 or 4 radios, that would be something I got to monitor. But this is plenty of power to run this. I also have this base station over here, which is my DB20, and this is from Radio Didity. You can get a base station all set up for about $50 or $90. This setup's $90, and it's a base station that runs to the outside of my area. Sorry, I was talking about this radio right here. Bam. Why do people hate the Roger beep? Very good question. A from Saudi Arabia. Awesome. I've been to Dubai. Dubai's awesome. So why do people hate the Roger beep? Well, the Roger beep is something where when you key down, after you talk, sorry, I got to listen at the same time. The Roger beep, when you key down and you let go of it, you're going to hear a beep, beep, real common, or it's a there'll be some sort of noise to signify that you're done transmitting. That is unnecessary noise. If you are talking on the radio, you don't need the Roger beep, and it becomes pretty annoying hearing a bunch of beeps and bops when you're trying to do a net, for instance. So they asked that you turn it off.
That wasn't too much. So anyway, for affiliates, the new rate is going to be $24 a year or $2 a month, so $24.
$24 a year.
An incredible deal and a great opportunity because we have an incredible system, a lot of incredible members, and definitely appreciate support from everyone.
So I live in America, and I've been to Saudi Arabia, matter of fact. But the thing is we can communicate with people around us via radio in an emergency.
Planning to have a Christmas party and get together. And it's not going to be anything really formal. It's just going to be like a friendly thing, get together, meet everybody, have fun. And we were planning to do it at the Sizzler in Corona. But what we need to do is find out a date that works for people. And so we've been proposing either December 14th, 21st, or the 28th. So I'd like to get some comments about which of those dates would work for everyone so we could schedule the event. 7:30 for me. The 14th would work better because I'm going out of town during Christmas week. Have a party or a get together if we don't have a lot of people that want to attend. So I would really appreciate a lot of feedback tonight. So Brian is out there and he said he would go ahead and make the registration.
I gotta find out, guys. Hold on. I gotta find out if I
Brian
can
is
stand it.
712 and but anyway, Brian, if you have any other comments,
Are we doing
anyone else,
in
please
14th?
come in and let us know which date works, if you want to do it, etc.
Village.
Hi, Fred. This is Brian, 712. I think for me, probably looking at my calendar, probably 14th would probably be the best. The other thing we need to be sort of concerned about is we're sort of promoting this really late, and people may have a lot of things going. I know the meeting that we had earlier in this year, we had a really good attendance because we promoted it like 60, 90 days ahead of time, and everybody got on the calendar.
Sorry, guys. I had to
Serve the whole area.
I had to
restaurants
find out.
have,
Sorry, with my wife.
show up or something.
I'm married, you know. That's how we roll.
For me, I don't know what anybody else thinks, so let us know.
And we could also have a get together in January, the new year. That might be an idea. So please come back and let us know what everybody thinks. So let's throw that out as well. Brian, you probably have a good point. We might be getting too close, so maybe having it in January might be an idea. So please come back, everyone.
This is Chris Corey. Yeah, January might work for me. We're going to be out of town. I'll be in Hawaii in the next couple of weeks. And then, of course, then Christmas will hit.
Thank you very much, 748. Any others? Please come now. Let us know because we want to do what's right so we get a lot of people and have a good attendance.
727 here. I like the idea. I got a bunch of parties in December.
Yeah.
I caught Sizzler and then where was the location? Again, the 14th would be good, but I think January. That's in Corona at the Sizzler, and Brian can come back with the details because he's the one that made the reservations, and I really appreciate that. What do you think, Brian, about the January idea? Maybe, the third week in January or something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Hi, Fred. Yeah, I think that would be optimal because I just don't think there's enough time already have all their plans in place. So I think we had a really good turnout. It was beginning of the year, but yeah, we just got to let people know ahead of time, and then they'll. Well, plus it's not going to be in the middle of a holiday either, so a lot more people will be available. And then the second meeting we had was right after the 4 days of working the balloon festival, and everybody was just plain pooped. So I think January looks great.
Hey, outstanding. Anybody else with any comments or ideas?
WRWX 576. Yeah, January sounds pretty good for me too, and I'll be able to bring some radios for giveaway. I have quite a few.
Standing, WRXC 863, crest number 686. So, well, that'll be fun, having some great radios to give away. Certainly appreciate that.
And then as far as the question that was out there, where the location is, it's in Corona. It's right off the 15. If you're coming down the 91 east or west, you just head south on the 15, take the very first off-ramp, Magnolia, turn right, and you can turn right at the first street and then into the parking lot. The first street.
So you know why it's a lot of fun getting together also is because we all have our HTs. We all have our radios. HTs are these little handhelds like this, and we're in our car and we're communicating the whole time. It's really cool, and it really shows you the power. You feel so connected. You are literally just really connected with everybody in the club. It's a lot smaller of a world than you imagine when you're connected like that. It feels a little bit different than, let's say, a cell phone.
Well, I'm looking here at January. I don't know. Maybe we could go ahead and come up with a date tonight and just go forward. If you want to, or we could wait another week. But I think probably January 18th or 25th would be good. Brian, what do you think? And everyone, please come back with comments.
I think January 25th would give us enough time to make sure everybody gets it on the schedule. And I don't see too many things happening on the calendar at that point in January. So yeah, I vote for the 25th, but let me know what other people think.
Yeah, 25th sounds good.
Come back, everyone. Let's find out.
Yeah, crest 702, January 25 it is.
Danny, any other comments about the date?
This is Chris 748. Yeah, the 25th sounds good. Chris 706. The 25th would work better.
Danny, anybody else? If not, Brian, why don't you just go ahead and reserve it for the 25th?
Sounds
I
good.
will do that. I'll probably be out that way tomorrow, and I'll stop by and get the reservation.
That's gonna be
so that
fun.
We're all locked in, and then I'll confirm it with you.
Danny, we had a great time there before, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. Does anyone else have any comments about this at all?
Press 714, Brian, I'm local, so as we get closer to that date, if you need some help with this, I can shoot over there as well with you and help you out. Just get a hold of me as an email on the press website, you'll find it. I'll be more than happy to help you out by that time. The 25th, we're gonna have the new government in charge, so we're all gonna be happy. Anyway, 714.
Hey, thank you, 714. I totally appreciate that, and I'll let you know. Okay. Take care.
Danny, well, look, we've accomplished a lot tonight, and I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I had a really good Thanksgiving with my son Daniel, my daughter Sadia. I want to thank God for that day. Thank God for everything. Does anyone have any, Thanksgiving thanks or announcements or questions or comments? Please come in now.
Outstanding.
Brian, this is Brian 712 again. I do have a question. I went to the website and I'm trying to figure out where I would make my annual payment to. I didn't see anything on the website, or I may not have been at the right website, or can I use the P.O. box and mail a check?
Use the P.O. box and mail a check. You can also go to PayPal, and when you go to PayPal, you just put Crestcom.
So what you guys are hearing, it's actually got 2 speakers here, and it also has a speaker here. So you're hearing 3 speakers at once. This is a really nice radio. You also have this beautiful keypad on this, and the keypad lights up too. You can't see it with all the lights on. Let me see if we can turn down these lights a little bit. Got this really nice keypad that's all lit up. Pretty cool, right? And then, like I said, when I key down, these gauges will move. It'll tell me I'm getting enough voltage. Got it where I can hang it up right here. Got an intercom system here where I can talk to my wife. Right here, this is my backup base station. This is also a good mobile station. That's my DB20 right there. Yeah, let's listen to her. Now, this is a repeater out there about 30 miles from me.
On the Crest website, there's a place where when you choose to become a member, you can actually just update and pay your dues there, and it just takes you to a PayPal page where you just punch in your credit card number and pay, and you don't have to log in, which is what I was looking for.
Thank you very much. Incredible information, and I belong to PayPal, so yeah, but that's good. That's very good information for everyone.
Brian 712 again. Hey, thank you for that information because I don't have PayPal either. So I was trying to figure out how to handle this without going to PayPal. So that's excellent. Thank you very much for your help on that, 712.
Outstanding.
On the Crestcom group website there, so anybody who has access to that can get to it.
Ending 7:30, really appreciate it. And any other comments, questions for the net? Looks like we have the party scheduled for January 25th. Looking forward to that. And of course, Ryan, I guess you'll get back to me to make sure, but it's likely that it'll be available.
Yes, Fred, I'll, as soon as I get it confirmed, I will let you know, and we'll have it locked in. We're probably just fine, so I'll just confirm it with them, get it down in writing, and then we're booked.
Danny, I'm really looking forward to getting together with all of you and having a good, just a great, we're probably looking at about 12 o'clock noon for the time, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's what we did before, and it turned out really well. We had quite a showing. There was 30-some people there at least, and we would have had more of it some canceled, but there was a lot of people there, and it was a good time. And yeah, and I may even have a few things to give away also, so we'll see what happens.
Forward to it. It should be really good. This is WRXC 863, crest number 686. Does anyone else have any questions, comments, announcements for the net? Please come in now. Break. What would you like to say?
Hi, Fred. This is WRYG 630, affiliate Kenny and Moreno Valley. I just wanted to do a late check-in, and I thank you, sir.
630, Kenny, you've got a great signal. Thank you very much. Hope you will join us for the Crest get-together and party January 25th, and hopefully you can make it. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
10-4. I will try to make it, Fred. Thank you.
Does anyone else else have any questions, comments, other lake check-ins, please come in now.
Crest 730, I just posted on Groups IO for Crest Communications a message on how to pay Crest dues without having a PayPal account. It's called Pay Crest Dues Online Without Having a PayPal account.
Well, 730, thank you very much for doing that. Thanks for the information, and really appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little harder. I mean, I've been a PayPal member for years, so yeah, thank you very much. That's great.
This is Chris 651.
651.
All right, I've been trying to get in, but I got the weak signal. What the price, the renewal price for junior members are?
Okay, well, we have regular members, and it's $36 a year. And I think when you say junior members, I think you talk about affiliate memberships, and that's $24. So regular members, we have several repeaters. Affiliates generally have the use of Santiago only. So we encourage everybody, by the way, I'm glad you mentioned that. I encourage everybody to become, a regular member. We've got an incredible network. We cover all of Southern California, and we have, do a lot of things. We've got incredible members too. So anyone that's on the fence, definitely encourage you to become a regular member.
PTT
Yeah,
bet.
I don't think junior is affiliate. That's just 18 and under, I believe. Because 1J is my son. He's only 10, so I thought he had a discount. I can check with Ed.
I apologize for that. And yeah, give Ed a call. Talk to Ed. That would be good, and he can definitely help you with that.
All right, thank you, Roger. Press 651 WRMT 710, and thanks for doing the net.
Thank you for being here. I'm a little hoarse, is doing a lot of events and stuff for the Thanksgiving weekend, but definitely happy to be here and appreciate all of you.
It's going a little bit longer than usual, and but a lot of good information. I apologize.
Are there any later missed members or visitors that would like to check in? This is Fred Plumley, WRC 863, Crest number 686. PM, I would like to thank all of you for participating in Ninth Crest Monday Night Net. We look forward to hearing from you again next Monday. I will now close the net and return the frequency to normal activity. The repeater is now returned to normal operations. This is Fred Plumley, WRXC 863, Crest number 686. Good night.
So you guys notice all these little HTs picked up that repeater, which is miles from here. So it gives you the ability to talk to everybody.
WRXC 863 monitoring.
So that's awesome, guys.
Come back.
I'm going to, well, let's see, he might come back to me. Well, fantastic, guys. I'm going to wrap up this live. I'm always here. You guys can always ask me a question. I always try to reply to all comments. Everybody matters in my world. So thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend for me to, have different shows and everything.
Cool.
much for being here. And yeah, I think we accomplished a lot. Love it. We've got a really good group, great turnout, and thank you for being on the net.
Outstanding, guys. Take care and hasta la vista.